What's up, fam? Welcome back to BigJohn's backyard fishing. Getting on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. Today, man, we on Bimini, or in Bimini, Bahamas, and we're going to do a shore excursion, man. So hopefully, they put us on some fish. I won't know until I get out there. So I see you when I get there. You're red. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to where the BigJohn fishing. Welcome back to where the BigJohn fishing. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I saw it.
You can use your right hand. Catches a triggerfish, make sure that you do not put your hands to their mouth because they will take a chunk out.
Yay!
That's what we got. That's what they're made for, right?
Yeah. They got some good veneers, so.
There we go, y'all. The first fish.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Don't drop it, don't show it.
Thank you, sir.
Don't drop it, don't show it.
You can keep it.
I can keep it.
Oh, okay. So y'all gonna eat them up?
You think you trust God?
He's gonna eat them up. I don't like those kind of triggerfish.
Oh, okay. Artie, we can't. We ain't got nowhere to cook them, so. You know. Y'all got a lot of squid or something? Y'all have a lot of squid?
Yeah, we brought like 2 boxes of it up.
Because you can make some strips instead of these big old rings, ain't like. All right, y'all, so I'm working with a rod with half a tip, or no tip. I'm gonna talk about that later, y'all know that, right?
Trust me, please leave as much as a review as you can.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me.
So it seems to be the only way that they listen.
But they ain't listened yet, then, so only thing I can talk to is Virgin. You gonna book it up, then you need to make sure it's a good experience. I'm coming out here and I'm used to fishing and I see stuff like this, yeah, I'm not impressed.
I wholeheartedly agree. Trust me.
Especially when they want you to bring your own stuff.
Which is another thing I find insane.
Can't bring it on the ship.
Guy managed.
That's what we catching, y'all. What are those?
Huh? Well, I know.
The grunts or something? That's all I'm catching, y'all. With that first trigger and then whatever they are. What was that fish that caught? What was that?
That was a snapper.
Snapper? I guess a yellowtail snapper. There's a bunch of them down there. That's all I'm really catching.
I was born in Nassau, but grew up there. So essentially, yes, it's not like that. When you just don't identify with a certain island. I love the island.
Hey. Got a rod. She dropped the rod.
Oh, jeez. Next question is if I have any predators in this area.
Predators? Oh, I hope not. What do you mean? Sharks? Predators?
Oh no, I'm not afraid of sharks. I swim with them for a living too, so.
What?
I've been doing that for 9 years, so it's.
A predator.
Mostly barracudas.
Oh, Mr. Barracuda.
More so because I have piercings.
Yeah.
And they like shiny things.
Are you going to get that?
I will have to because unfortunately the company doesn't like to order things back. And we're already, these are all the rods I got left.
That was a broken tip rod. I didn't know.
I was gonna say that one was already on the cemetery anyways.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
This is crazy.
Well, those
You ain't lying. That'd be a one gone rod. And then there's an ugly stick. It don't cost nothing.
hold that.
Definitely not Bass Pro Shop.
Oh, you can, if you want, you can put the squid in the cup holders up there.
Man, that ain't Bass Pro. Everybody got that. Walmart, Dick, you name it. So my man is getting ready to go overboard to get a rod with a broken tip.
Yep.
I don't even understand.
Welcome to my life.
I see.
You know, the good thing I can say about it though is at least I'm experienced in stuff like this, retrievals.
I guess so. If you do this on a regular.
Well, not the rod retrieving on a regular, but
Cell phones.
a lot of people drop their phones, cameras.
That phone will stay right there. There he goes.
Go.
There you go. Well, at least you can see. At least you can see up in this joint, so if it been the bay, he been in trouble.
Yeah. Follow the line.
Yeah, really. He should be able to see down in there though, so.
That barracuda's about that long.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Yeah, I told you the big boy just came running past here.
Good eating.
Got his rod. I tell you what, boy. That's a first on Red BigJohn's backyard fishing. We got something good on. We got something good on. Y'all got a net or something, or?
Huh?
Y'all got a net? Or you?
Got a net to get bring him up.
Oh,
You got an ocean trigger. Oh.
boy, y'all.
She pop her off?
I guess so with them teeth.
You got an ocean trigger fish.
Man, my God.
Snap it.
No, it was you.
Really?
Yeah.
They get
It
pretty.
got off? It broke?
And then to bring him in.
He's a net.
We usually yank them right up in the boat.
I can't sling them around people.
No, I know. I'm not saying that for you to mean to. We usually yank them right up in the boat.
I can't sling them around people.
No, I know. I'm not saying that for you to mean to.
Especially with their teeth.
Mm-hmm. They like to swallow the hooks in the back here. So that's usually when they
Well,
You can get him again.
well, y'all, I just lost a huge trigger fish. Definitely was the first biggest one I ever caught. But if I didn't land them, y'all know the rules. So I'm just sitting here woosahing right now. And yeah. It's one of them days, but we'll talk about it when I get a chance to just sit back, relax, and chill, and we'll talk about what just happened. All right, I'll be back. Yeah. I don't even have a line, man.
Huh?
I don't have a line. I got a
I'm
rock.
fixing it for you. Are you saying if you want me to cut up some small ones for you?
No, they still over there. I just need a reel and a rod. Reel and a rod, man.
Got something?
Yeah. Is that a ray or something? What is that? Yeah, she got him. That ain't mine. Mine back there.
Oh, that's the biggest one, Charlie.
Yeah, that's why it looked like right there too, nice and pretty. I'm glad somebody got theirs in.
There you go. That's a nice
Come on,
one.
BJ. There we go.
That right there, y'all, is what I lost.
No, I ain't with you.
I want a picture.
Sheesh.
I gotta get a picture.
That's a good catch. Yeah.
Big
Ocean
ass
Traders.
fish. Yeah.
You gave up on me.
Let's see, man.
I'll hold it here. Yeah, they usually do that straight away.
She was standing next to
Do
it.
that.
She ain't taking no chances.
Yeah, exactly. My luck isn't going great today. Okay, we'll just go like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I was trying
Womp,
to
womp.
I'm saying that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She got the picture.
It don't count if it doesn't make it on board. That one did.
What?
No,
I
know. You want to see? I keep on putting.
Man, this water is super clear, crystal clear. You don't get this bag at home. But yeah, man, let me give my lesson. You know, today I went on a fishing trip with Virgin Cruises to do some reef fishing. First of all, you know, it really wasn't no reef. It was a reef, you know, and expectations, right? When you have high expectations, you expect certain things. You know, being a fisherman, if I book a fishing trip, I expect a fishing trip, right? Not a nickel and dime operation, but unfortunately, you know, that's what we got. And these cruise lines, they co-signing this stuff, you know, because you sold that to, you know, your clientele. So when I get out there, first of all, they got a raggedy boat. And the boat ain't, you know, the boat ain't everything, right? Now, if you can catch fish, you can fish in a raggedy boat. That ain't even the issue. But the boat was raggedy. So then the dude had the nerve to say that's their second boat because the number one boat wasn't ready because somebody didn't have it prepared last night. Well, you can't blame everybody for the situations, you know, that you can control. If you know you got a trip the next day, you know, and you know the people that you're working with are kind of, you know, raggedy, then you do the work. Go ahead and make sure that the boat is ready for your trip. You know, so you ain't got to use it as an explanation. So that was just the first explanation that he gave. Then, you know, we get out there, and once he strings me up, I realized that I got a rod with a broken tip. And he's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. It'll be all right. I'm like, wait a minute, no. You know, that tip is everything in the bite to feel the bite. You know, and to set the hook, all those things kind of come into play, right? So that's not, my expectation is if I'm coming out, I want to make sure I can't bring my own stuff. So if I'm booking a trip for you, and I believe the trip was $250 for the 4-hour trip, then have the utensils for me. Because you say, y'all got everything I need. You got the license, you got the rods, you got some water, you got all these things. So I'm expecting, you know, you to have the stuff similar to what I have, especially when you're dealing with reef fish. You know, these fish are strong, they're big, especially if you go into a reef now. If you go into a little puppy spot like we was at, you know, you're going to get a bunch of little grunts and, you know, snapper and, you know, the little ones y'all saw on my, you know, on the video so far. So we get there, we got rods with no tips, you know, and we just supposed, you know, suck it up and fish. And so when you're out there, so you got to suck it up and fish because, you know, you ain't getting no money back. And it is what it is, right? So then, and trust me, I got bunches of stuff, y'all. I'm not even going to put it all out there, but the third thing that happened was we lost one of the rods into the water. And so since the rod was in the water, he had to go back and get the rod. I said, well, man, that's a boat. Well, that's a pretty bird. He said, hey, man, it's a broken rod. He's like, it don't matter. I got to go get it, man. You know, because if I don't get it, you know, they're going to hit me up for it. And I'm sitting there like, are you for real? You got a broken tip rod. You're going to dive 40 feet in the water to get it. And so literally, though, we had to wait at that spot until one of his other guys brought him his scuba stuff to go down, or snorkeling stuff to go down and get it. And that we stayed there for about 2 hours, not catching anything but these little tiny fish. And the guy finally came, and like I said, I showed it all to you on the video. He goes and get this broken rod, and I'm like, man, this is crazy right here. So anyway, he finally gets the rod. So now we probably got about 20-something or 30 minutes left. And we're supposed to be back in. So he took us to another spot. I said, well, I got another spot, man. We're going to hit this reef real quick. So I got the rods. Let me go ahead and get out of here. So we get to this spot, and then he tells his mate, he said, all right, man, I want you to drop the anchor. So the mate goes over there, and yo, I promise you, he pulls up a rope with nothing on the end of it. He says, ain't no anchor, man. I said, no, come on. This day can't get no crazier. Once again, my expectations are what? I'm going fishing. I expect to have the right equipment when I'm fishing. I expect you to be able to stop where you need to stop, drop anchor. You know, if you need to drop anchor, because one of the places we stopped was, well, really, we stopped in the channel, y'all. So in the channel, y'all, you know, everybody is running. So therefore, all those waves and everything that's going on, you gonna feel it. I'm like, y'all ain't got no codes, nothing special, nothing like that. They ain't got nothing checked out. They ain't got nothing ducked out. They ain't got nothing marked out. You know, and so I'm still fishing the conditions. And so, yeah, now we got an anchor. So now we got to kind of drift, but you can't drift because it is some reefs. He don't have no good hooks. You know, you got circle hooks by fishing the reef, not drop hooks, not J hooks, and things of that nature, man. So the fish can just nibble the stuff right off. So, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm going in, man, because expectation is everything. When you expect to see something and you don't get it, it can be very disappointing, right? So you go through all that process. So now I finally, on a drift, I hook up a big trigger fish. It was a white trigger. I don't know, I don't know the name of it, but a white trigger fish. And so since I hadn't been videoing, you know, when I finally hooked it up, I went to cut my camera on, but how about my camera was already on? So I was cutting that one off by cutting my chesty on, and my chesty just caught just the end of it when the fish broke off. But I don't even think, we didn't even really see the fish break off, but it was the biggest fish of the day. But y'all know, if you don't land the fish, it don't count. I couldn't see, said, man, you should have just slung it over. How am I slinging it over when I got people all, you know, that was a big fish. I'm a sling it, not to mention their teeth, and that's how he bit off. He bit off when he went for a down pull. It hit his teeth, of course, and you know, hook just caught. Everything came off, and that was the end of my fishing, you know, adventures and my journey. But expectations, you have expectations, and hopefully you can meet expectations, but sometimes you can't meet expectations. But you can't get all bent out of shape about it either. It is what it is. You know, they dealing with whatever they're dealing with, which is crazy because, you know, you're dealing with the corporate world. You know, people just take money to take money, you know, and expect you to, you know, go along and just, you know, go along, get along, be kind with all that other kind of stuff. Yeah, miss me with all that. You know, when I'm paying money, yeah, give me what I pay for. If I don't get what I pay for, I'm definitely going to be upset. You know, but I'm not going to be outrageous. I'm not going to just take it out on them and go off on them because I didn't do all those things. I'm just saying, hey man, y'all got to do better than this. But in my mind, you know, if I was cursing, I'd be cursing them out. But me cursing them out don't mean nothing because they can't change it. You know, I need the bosses. I need the big people. So a lot of times we take it out on the little people. But the little people can only do what they do. You got to find out who the boss is. You go to the boss, talk to the boss, and then let him know what the situation is because he can make changes, right? If they want to make changes. Well, that's it. That's my rant. I'm glad I got it off my chest. So thank y'all for listening for me. I don't know, it's probably about 5 minutes long, if not more. It's probably the whole video because I ain't had many. Well, I caught a whole bunch of little fish, but I didn't film all that stuff. So, anyway, can I get an amen? Amen.